Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Finally the summer break is over. This Sunday I'm going to race here near Krakow in an event and I'm so curious to see how my car is going to perform. As you saw in my previous videos, I've changed the springs, I did a complete maintenance and in my opinion it's performing quite well. But of course the best test is going to be racing against other people. The last thing that I need to do is to change the shock oil, because this month I'm going to have, if I remember correctly, 3 rallies on road, so I will use my on-road setup with shorter dampers, and this is the best moment to change the shock oil. So in today's video I'm going to show you how I used to change the shock oil in the dampers in my way. I hope that I will be able to give you some good tips that you will find useful, and also I'm going to film this video using my main camera and also the Insta360. I'm going to use this camera because I would like to give you a first look on my hands, and I think that it's going to be easier for me to explain you and show you what I'm doing. Okay, let's start. Here we have the dampers. Ant post, it means in Italian anteriore e posteriore, front and rear. I've divided them because I use 2 different gradations of silicone oil, 300 front and 150 in the rear, so I don't want to mix it. And talking about how to fill the damper, the first thing that we need to do is to add a bit of oil here in order to lubricate the O-ring that we have at the bottom of the cylinder. Always lubricate it with the same gradation of oil that you are going to put inside the cylinder. Okay, just a drop, it's more than enough. After that we are done with this, we can start filling the cylinder with the oil. I hope that I will be able to give you some good tips that you are going to find useful. So first of all, we are going to fill the cylinder with the damper oil, almost full, yeah, like this. And then we have to push the cylinder up. We have to rotate it in order to let the air that is stuck under it to be released. Okay, I waited around 10 minutes and I don't see any air bubble inside the damper, so we are going to pass to the next step. I'm going to compress completely the suspension shaft in this way, and then, keeping it compressed, I'm going to seal it and of course to close it. I'm doing like that because I want to minimize in the best possible way the rebound, because in my setup I don't want to have the rebound effect. But be aware that not in all dampers you can do like this, because the cylinder or the shock shaft can be over this level. So in that case I suggest you to put here a spacer in order to avoid this problem. Okay, let's start. I'm putting the oil seal on the top without compressing it, and now I'm going to slowly compress the damper. While I'm compressing the dampers, we can see that the excess of oil is coming out. Perfect. Now, keeping it compressed, I'm going to push down the oil seal, and as we can see, the excess of oil is being removed. I don't push it a lot, just in a minimal way, in order to make it stick to the surface. And then we're going to close the damper. While I'm closing the damper, I always pushing the shaft upwards. Let's move a bit the damper. And as we can see, I have a minimum amount of rebound. Okay, now I'm going to do the same process for the other dampers. I've changed the oil in all the dampers, front and rear. Before reassembling them, I'm going to check if I did everything in the correct way. 1172, let's see if I did. Okay. 68, it's not okay. No, okay, so. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to check them with the shock synchronizer. I did a full review of this tool, I will put the link here. Okay, let's see. Perfect. I'm going to do the same test on the rear ones, and if everything is okay, I'm going to assemble them on my Tamiya XV001. Otherwise, I will need to redo the process balancing the dampers. Okay, I think that I'm ready for this Sunday's rally. The dampers are working fine, and let's hope for the best possible result. I hope that you found interesting this video and also useful. Leave a like in order to support my channel, and if you are new, consider to subscribe. And thank you for watching, and see you next week with a new video. Ciao!